So I can't really find a whole lot of information on this young fella. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the less I know, the better. I don't know. I'm going to go prepare 12 questions, ask the spirits these 12 questions. Maybe some new information will be divulged. I really don't know, but that's what we do. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully somebody will get something out of me doing this anyways. I have no idea what the voices will say, of course, so we'll see where this goes. Okay, spirits, focus. I'm going to try and focus on Zack. Is Zack here and he wants to help us? Shivers on my neck, down this arm. So this is actually like 3 or 4 days after I finished filming last week. I've got the same shirt on because I reached into my closet after the laundry was done this weekend, and I ended up randomly with the same shirt. Cool, right? That's aside from the point. Okay, I found something interesting here, but I wanted to show you with the Audacity because as I'm speaking, so this is the Panasonic, of course, I've showed you. So as I'm speaking and saying something, they're actually saying something that comes through on the Logitech, which came through my headset. So I wouldn't have necessarily heard it while I was speaking, of course. So they say something here, and then they say something here. So what this thing means, I really have no idea, but this is what I said. Shivers on my neck, down this arm. Okay, right. So I'm talking about the shivers I was getting when I was talking about Zack. And now, where is it? Somewhere right in here. I'll play it once and then I'll put on the screen what I'm hearing. Okay, so what I heard was he doesn't know what to think of it right now. I think he has a baby. Are they talking about Zack? I don't know. Is Zack dead or alive? So this next response, which was captured on the Panasonic, they say something, and then kind of right in the middle, I hear an electrical snap that goes over what they were saying. So I found that interesting because I have heard an electrical snap before when I know I'm getting communication. It's almost like they're building the energy and it like snaps out sometimes. It's probably the 4th good example I've recorded of this. Check it out. Was Zack murdered, or was there some kind of foul play in his disappearance? I heard he murdered him, or something close to that. Is that correct? Did I just hear you? Can I speak, or may I speak, to Zack Lefave? Zack, how did you end up dead and on the other side? Who did this to you? I'm going to keep everything recording. I'm going to go switch it out to the sugar bowl. I think I can hear pretty well what's going on through that headset, but I don't want to bungle the whole experiment. Turn it on to as slow a drip as I can. I don't know if that's good or not. Let's go with a little more chunky. Okay, Zach, I got more questions for you. As soon as I get back downstairs and get my headset on. Okay, well now I can hear the voice. Still not super clear. What if we switch it to telephone? I like telephone when we're using the sugar bowl. Okay, Zach, are you ready for this? When you left the New Year's party, you were wearing only boxer shorts. Were you intoxicated from alcohol and or drugs? Zach, did the cold weather have anything to do with what happened to you? Did you come across another group of young men? Something I just heard in this response reminded me of this article that I read earlier. Now, I heard something about his girlfriend earlier, and so I Googled Zach and his girlfriend, and I came across this article which I had not read. It says he made a mysterious call after celebrating New Year's Eve with his friends and was never seen alive again. Now, the part that interests me is here. It says between 11:52 p.m. and 12:07 a.m., Zack made a series of short phone calls to his friends. He told them that he didn't have any pants on and was cold. They asked him to return to the party and get into a cab to head home, but Zack said that he was with some black people he didn't know. All of his friends agreed that he was laughing and did not sound to be in distress. Okay, so that lines up with what I just heard. I'm going to play that for you. I also want to note, I have no idea if the police found this kid's phone or not, but he clearly said at one point in this session that his phone was on the beach. Call me crazy, but I'm sure that's what he said. Was this an accident? What happened to you? Okay, I'm going to show you on this screen because it's easier to see. So I asked the question, was this an accident? What happened to you? Was this an accident? What happened to you? Now, the reason I'm showing you on this screen is because what he says, if you look, this is what I can make out in the beginning here. It's all I've actually listened to. But he answers my question directly. But if you'll notice, because it starts here under where I'm talking, I wouldn't have necessarily heard that. Also, it won't be on the track that I'm showing in the actual video. So I want to show you here because they clearly answer me. This is what he says. So I hear two things. No, I didn't have an accident. And then he has done a good job. It doesn't get any more clear than that. No, I didn't have an accident. Zack, can you give us a name that the police should be looking at? All right. Thank you, Zack, for coming through. Spirit team. I'm going to send out some light for you guys and for Zack. Thought I heard I like it. Use that for good purposes. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you. I got some analyzing to do. We'll catch you viewers in the next video. If you are intrigued by the research I'm doing here and you think that I might actually be onto something, feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your friends who may also enjoy the material. You can check out our Reddit community over on the Reddit page, r/optimal frequency. If you want to donate like these folks have on the screen, you can use the donate button on the top of the YouTube banner. Every dollar is appreciated. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to all of you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you in the next video.